Hey everybody, it's Saturday, August 11th. Out here in the garage today. Way hot, well over 100 degrees today. Getting back on our stuff. We've taken the last good week and a half, and we've been outside taking care of some yard work and stuff like that, getting cleaned up out there. That's looking good. So today and maybe tomorrow we're going to be working on our Subaru. I think today we'll get the engine in and see if it runs, see how we did. It's been one of those, it's hot enough where we're doing this kind of thing where we do a few little things, sit down, look at television for a few minutes, do a few little things, sit down, look at Craigslist for a few minutes, watch some videos on YouTube. You know, so we're just kind of poking along, beating the heat as best we can. It's hot August nights time here in Reno. If you're not familiar with hot August nights, what it is it started last Tuesday and it will go through tomorrow, Sunday. It's a huge citywide with Reno and our sister city Sparks car show. It's a huge event for the area. Every year they bring in between 6,000 and 7,000 cars, hot rods, 50s, 60s cars, muscle cars, all kinds of stuff. I think it has to be 1972 or older to be eligible to enter, but there's all kinds of stuff around. Personally, I'm not a big car show guy. I get bored very quickly walking around just looking at cars. But hot August nights is kind of special. You know, we get some kind of cool stuff. A lot of stuff comes in from out of town, you know, obviously, and it's kind of fun to go and look at. So what I'm thinking is maybe tonight we'll go and do that. We'll go to all the major casinos have venues set up, and they have, you know, kinds of cool stuff, and there's cruising and stuff. So maybe tonight we'll go out and you know, I'll take the camera along, we'll film some of that for you guys, and you car show guys will probably enjoy some of that. So until then, we're going to be out here sweating and actually doing some work. We do have some mail that we got this week. Kind of interesting stuff. And first up, we got this from our friend Mark at the Second Gen Garage. Pretty cool sticker. Nice little note. Mark is a good guy. Second Gen is second generation Camaros he's into. And you know, he does a really great job. He's working on Bubba right now. Doing some body stuff on that. Check him out. If you haven't stopped by the Second Gen Garage. Say hi to Mark. Tell him we sent you, and you won't be disappointed. He's a good guy, good mechanic. And unfortunately, the last video that I saw from him this morning, he was having some water issues. They were having some rain there and some serious flooding out in front of his shop. So wishing him well. Hope everything worked out okay. Hope you're not underwater for sure. So Mark, Second Gen Garage, check him out. And next up, this is kind of cool. I don't know how many of you guys are a fan of the History Channel show Ice Road Truckers, but if you are, then I'm sure you're aware of the name Dave Redman. He's on for 2 seasons. He was on Ice Roads, I think, and he was on 2 seasons of Deadliest Roads that they did. Well, Dave is Ding 092 or Ding 0925 in the YouTube garage. So we got this from Dave. It's pretty cool. Got an autographed picture here of him in 2010 in India. That's pretty awesome. He signed it. And we got this from 2011 in Bolivia from Dave. That's awesome as well. And we got this from 2011 in Alaska. There's a little note on here, said when this picture was taken, it was 50 degrees below zero. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of neat having Dave in the garage. Dingo925. You know, check out his channel. Dave is a big Volkswagen guy. He does a lot of stuff with Passats, stuff like that. Takes them apart, takes two cars, builds one out of them, all kinds of really cool stuff. Does paint and body, which is pretty cool. So you know what, if you haven't checked Dave out, stop by and check him out. He's kind of cool. It's our very own ice road trucker in the YouTube garage, and Dave's a good guy. Check him out, and you'll like some of the stuff he does. So that's in the mail this week. A lot of our stickers have gone out here and there. You guys, you know, if you guys that have subscribed to us here at Time to Tinker, if you're interested in a sticker, PM me your address, and while they last, we'll get some out, and that'll be kind of cool. That's a little thank you for you guys that have subscribed and watch our channel. Channel's blowing up, over 70 subscribers now. We're getting some views, lots of comments, really kind of starting to roll along. It's really cool. So, all right, all that said, back to what we're actually doing today. We got our engine, you know, all kinds of crap laying around, pretty much all back together. We just got we gotta clean up the alternator, put the alternator on, a couple of little brackets, motor mounts, little fiddly bits, but other than that, she's all back together. We've got the car back in today. We've got a few little spots of stuff under the hood we still need to take care of, get clean. We need to go ahead and we're going to replace our clutch throwout bearing. You know, that's one of those kind of things. Whenever I have one of these engines out, I always put a new throwout bearing and release bearing, if you will, on the clutch, and a new pilot bearing. You know what? They're really cheap, and it's easy to do while you got it out, and it's just a little assurance that, you know, problem free when you put everything back together. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna clean up our radiator, get a little paint on the radiator, get that ready to go, and just get everything ready. And if the heat doesn't take us down, maybe we'll have the engine set in here today. So that's kind of it. I'm going to shut this off for now. We'll get a few things done, and we'll be back and catch you guys up and keep moving along. So until then, talk to you in a little bit. Okay, we've got our motor mounts on, and got it over here. We're got her hanging. She's all together. Focus. We're all ready to drop her in the hole. Got everything on. You'll notice that it's at a slight angle like this. You need to do that to kind of match the angle of the transmission at the same time. All right, so let's drop this thing in. Put you guys over here. Trying to decide what's the best place to set the camera. Probably not too bad. Yep. Still a little high. Down a little more. There's two long studs on the bottom of the bell housing. They'll go into a hole in the transmission. What I'm doing is I'm turning the crankshaft, get it started into our clutch, which we now are. Back good. And there she goes. Okay. I don't know how good a view of that we got, but that's basically, as you see back here, it's come together. And okay, she's in. So what we'll do now, we'll go find some hardware, and there's two long bolts that go through here. You got to put nuts on the bottom and studs on the bottom. Then we'll drop it down on the motor mounts, and she's in. Alright, I'm going to shut you guys off for a few. We'll be back. Alright, so the bolts are in here and here for the upper bell housing. The nuts are on the bottom. The motor mounts are dropped down and have their nuts on. The exhaust is bolted up, so essentially everything under the car is done. And what I do now, this is just kind of my way of putting these things back together, is I'll pick a place, and typically it's like right here. And what I'll do is I'll start, hooking things up and putting them back, and I'll just work my way around all the way around. Then get everything there done, and then the last thing I'll do is drop the radiator in, fill the fluids and stuff like that. I've always found that if you just go like that right around, you don't forget anything. Suddenly, if you're here and then you're over there and then you're back here and there, you can forget to hook up some things. So that's what it looks like right there. I've got to go out and get some coolant for it, get some oil for it. I'm gonna get some undercoat, put a little undercoat under the battery tray over there where the paint's not very good at all. From years of battery acid and so forth, fumes. So that's where we're at. It's about 105 degrees in here right now, and I'm pretty much melted. So I don't know how much more I'll do this today. I may wait, and then maybe tomorrow morning it'll be a little bit cooler, and you know, we'll finish it up and see if she runs, and move on from there, I guess. So anyways, once again, from, you know, Hot Reno, I really appreciate everyone that's subscribed and is now watching the channel, and try to subscribe all you guys back at the same time. And I guess until we meet again, take it easy.